Champion Autoglass. Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes. And CD Dodd, scrap metal recyclers.
Welcome to Perth Ice Arena as we take you down to centre ice for Flyers Blue and the Northern Vikings, live on Friday Night Hockey. Jeffries taking the draw for Flyers Blue, winning it back, and we're underway. As Flyers Blue control the puck, bit of a hiccup there, almost taken away by the Vikings, but the Flyers pushing it back down into their zone. And now trying to take it out is Kudla. Working his way through the middle, David Kudla. Cross-ice pass, just misses the intended receiver. Vikings trying to collect it from the back now. Ben Bro taking control of the puck for Blue. Vikings trying to whip it out of there. Holding on to it, outlet pass through the middle. Gets collected by Campbell. Turned over for the Flyers. Here comes Jeffrey. Stick checked away by the Vikings. Entering the zone now, but Kudla's there to collect it quickly. Looking for options from behind the net now. Kudla through the middle for Bro. Tipped it in front, but there was no one there. Coming back the other way, the Vikings. Dumping it in. Cross ice. Now collected right wing. Battling down low. The Flyers managed to work it around for Sam Wilson now. Wilson with options. Skating it out of the D zone for Blue. Pass through the middle. Just misses the stick of his teammate. Jumping a little bit too early there. They're offside. Neutral zone face-off. Favouring the Flyers' end. No. It'll be a neutral zone face-off at centre ice. One back by the Vikings. Trying to work their way forward. Blocked in the middle by the Flyers. Now controlled by the Vikings. Pushing it back was Holman. Trying to work it out of there now. Turned over to Blue in the middle. And straight back to the Vikings. Now here comes Wilson. Could be a chance. Shooting. And a save by Todd McLeod right on the logo. His first of the night. McLeod's had some solid performances all week as we're now joined by Chris Kostopoulos in the commentary booth. What's going on, Chris?
Hi, Luke. Finally hear you. As soon as I can hear you, maybe.
Yeah, just waiting on some feedback through the mics as we get back underway. The Vikings trying to work it out from behind the net. Here they come through the middle. Could have been a chance there, but it gets stopped up. Collected now by Flyers Blue as they try and work it back out of the neutral zone. Pushed into the corner was a player as the puck Vikings tried to dump the puck out of there. Holding on to it still the Vikings. Bit of a rocket of a pass through the middle, but it gets taken away. Collected by Wilson, dumped in. Flyers going for a full personnel change now as the Vikings collected in the low corner. Pushed into the boards hard, the Vikings. Trying to work it out of there still. They go cross ice, and it's pushed through the middle, but turned over to Jeffries. Jeffries now pushing it across where it was also almost collected by Jiric. And now Jeffries skating onto it. Has options. Jeffries cross ice pass tipped in front. Goes wide. Bro trying to skate onto it. Does well to get there. Bro centering pass on the backhand. Collected by the Vikings. And they'll try and hold on to it and get it out of there through Kiuchi. Now cross ice. Turned over almost by Bro. Nearly had a chance. But the Vikings will control it. Now taken away by Kudla. Kudla pushing it through the middle. Collected by Blue now, trying to work their way in through Jiric. Behind the net, still it's Jiric. Jiric battling with two Vikings players. One of them gets upended. Still holding on to it, Flyers Blue. Good job circling it around Flyers Blue in front. It was almost Jeffries finding Bro on the doorstep. Kudla with some nifty moves. Finds a shot on net. Gets tipped wide in front. No trouble for McLeod. He was there on the doorstep, ready to go. Behind the net now, Jeffries. Getting pressured heavily. Top of the blue line, Campbell. Pushing it in, and the Vikings managed to kick that one out of there. They'll go for a line change. Flyers Blue holding it up at the top of the blue line. Jeffries skating in. Changing the D pairing now for Flyers Blue as the Vikings try and push it off the glass and get it out of danger. Cross ice pass just gets tipped, collected by Lamb. Tries to dump it out of there. Taken away now by Kairos. Stick checked away by the Vikings. It was Williams who stick-checked it. And now in the middle of the Vikings. Pushing it in down low, collected by Lamb. Whipping it around on the backhand hard. Taken by Wilson. Puck bounces out. Controlled now by Kairos. Steaming down the right wing, Geordie Kairos. In front, skating behind the net. Centering pass. Shot fired and a save by Todd McLeod on the pads. Tips it into the left-hand corner. Still controlled by Blue. Trying to dump it in down low. Blocked by a Viking shin pad. Blocked again, but it still manages to just get down low. Working it into the corner now. Wilson, he gets hit from behind. Hard into the boards. That's going to be possibly a boarding call, Chris.
Yes, mate. Luke, how are you? Finally technical difficulties worked out?
Yes, all
yeah,
good.
Mate, that was... could be a 2 and a 10.
I think it was not too malicious.
No, I don't think it was.
But
just one of those things.
Beside the point, I guess. Still a penalty. Probably will be 2 minutes.
Called him for interference, I think. So it'll be 2 minutes.
Okay. In the face-off dot now, a young player for Flyers Blue, number 44, not listed on the team sheet, sorry, but he's wearing Shark socks. So we might see him in action later tonight. Top of the blue line, firing one in. A wrister from Blue. Goes wide. Now a shot gets rocketed in from the left-hand side of the blue line by Lamb. Collected down low now by the Vikings. Now Blue in front, they shoot and score. Geordie Kairos makes it 1-0. Whipping one past Todd McLeod. Good release by Kairos. Flyers Blue, 1-0, 13:45 left in the match, in the first period.
From this angle, Luke, that looked like Todd helped that into his net then, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that was going past, and I think he's going to stick out to board it further out, and he's dragged it in.
Well, hopefully he'll want that
That's
one
what it's
back.
like from here anyway.
Yeah, hopefully he'll want that one back now, and he can continue his performance of recent weeks. That sequence at the end of last week with McLeod, despite the tough scoreline against the Sharks, he was incredible as it goes cross ice now, working their way in. Flyers Blue in front, shooting, and they score. Jeffries on the doorstep, bangs one in. Only 40 seconds later, Flyers Blue lead 2-0.
Well, they certainly know where to shoot on him, because I can tell you now he's got a red-hot glove and they go on the other side on him. So
interesting.
Just above the pads, which
That's
is where I'd be aiming to.
That's what we get you here for, Chris. That kind of insight.
I thought it was just my pretty face, mate.
Jeffries in the face-off dot for the Blue. Jeffries pushing it forward there, was trying to catch Bro and get him on the rush, but it was sticked away. Now Flyers trying to dump it in there. Holding onto it, Bro. Gets whipped across for Campbell. Shooting, gets blocked by a stick. And now the Vikings trying to come the other way. Skating onto it fast was Kudla. Very solid Australian Ice Hockey League defenseman David Kudla. That one-on-one battle didn't trouble him at all. Still behind the net now, Kudla trying to work it out of there. Nifty moves by Kudla with two players coming in hard on the forecheck. Now a third. Manages to tip it up for Bro. Bro goes cross ice. And it's collected on the right wing. Cross ice now for Bro once more. Shooting, he scores! Light work for Flyers Blue. They're up 3-0, 8 minutes into the first period.
You cannot let Ben Bro loose in the high slot like that by himself and have nobody checking him, any pressure, anything. That's just ridiculous.
And it seems like very early we're in for a blowout, and again, that shot going on the blocker side of McLeod.
Yep. Also, again, something we noticed a couple of weeks ago, they're getting a lot of shots from their point and trying to get tip-ins in front of the net.
Yeah, we noticed that 2 weeks ago.
Yep. They're doing the same again.
And they're also being a little bit more fancy, which is what I like to see from the most stacked team in the competition.
They can only be as fancy as what the opposition lets them, mate.
In front now, Wilson pushed across, and a save on the pads by McLeod. He'll get them on the pads and the glove every time, won't he?
Yep, they're definitely working on the blocker side of him, by the looks of it. What do you think, Luke?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think Todd McLeod, in terms of pads and gloves, incredible as a shot gets fired, goes wide by Wilson, collected down low Kairos, centering it across, no one was there, taken by Wilson again. Pushed to the top of the blue line for Lamb, shot fired in, pad save McLeod, into the corner now Kairos. Whipping it in front, Kairos tried to get the tip in and they score!
Mate, that's just weak defence.
Todd McLeod hung out to dry there.
Yep. I'm not blaming the goalie on this one.
No, not at all. There was no one on the doorstep for the Vikings. Lone skater manages to work his way down there. Again, apologies, number 44 for Flyers Blue, not listed on the team sheet, as well as number 32. So hopefully we can work that out a little bit later tonight. As we get back underway, Kairos making his way in now, shooting a slap shot. Goes wide, may have been tipped by McLeod, couldn't really see all of it. Vikings under very heavy forechecking pressure, trying to work it out of there.
Magic hands of Ricky Cooper, stick handling through that traffic.
Is he a Perth player that you...
I've known Ricky for about 20 years and he has got magical hands.
Interesting. As we continue through the middle, the Vikings with their first sequence of sustained puck control for a little while, but it gets taken out of there by Wilson. Push through the middle, that's going to be icing as it sails red line to red line. Just missed Kairos, he would have been away if he had caught it. So 4-0 with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first period. And Flyers Blue seem to have figured something out that a few teams hadn't in weeks past. Top of the blue line now after they win the face off the Vikings. Push back across, D-to-D pass, working their way in there now. They stay on side. Still working his way around was Pfeiffer. Fired in, tip shot. Goes off the stick of McCann and out of play.
Was that the first shot he saved?
Yes. Jeffries in the dot with Miles. One back for Kudla. Dumped around now and collected by Jiric. The Jiric loses control now. The Vikings trying to control it at the top of the blue line. Pinballs around neutral ice. Taken away by Kudla. Really good stop up at the blue line there to hold on to it. Kudla still holding on to it. Kudla skating in. He shoots and a save by McLeod. Tipped on the doorstep. They score.
That high slot is not working from tonight, is it? They're leaving it wide open. That's 2 or 3 times had guys come through there and score. I think if I was coaching the Vikings, I would be strongly suggesting they collapse into that high slot area and just plug it up a little bit and go from there, because that's where they're scoring from tonight.
Yes, as we get back underway, Jeffries wins it forward, pushes it cross ice for Bro, skating in Bro, tipped in front, and a save possibly by McLeod, goes into the corner, and it's held up by Kudla. Pushes it in down low, taken by Jeffries. Bro in front, centering pass by Kudla, just got kicked away by a skate. Bro faking a slap shot, still holding onto it down low, the Flyers. Still holding onto it, Jeffries. Kudla now, trying to work his way around Miles, but he'll come back the other way now. Skating it in, still controlling it. Pushed in front. Sorry, it was Carius who pushed it in front, not Miles. As Kudla controls it behind the net now for Blue. Jiric going cross ice. Wilson was the intended receiver, but now it gets turned over, collected by Jeffries. Flyers dumping it in, opting for a full personnel change as Wilson goes down in on the forecheck to try and push it away, and they successfully manage to regain possession of the puck. Kairos now working his way in. Geordie Kairos stopping up, holding the puck top of the blue line, pushing it across, and it'll be taken away by the Vikings, but it goes straight back to Lamb. Dumped it in down low. Trying to control it behind the net now is Jordan Williams. Now in the corner. It gets dumped down low for Kairos. Backhanding it in front. No one was there on the doorstep. Vikings managed to clear it. Trying to come back the other way now, the Vikings, but Lamb backhands it around where it's taken by Wilson. And Kairos just gets a little bit too excited there. Jumped too early. Offside. Flyers Blue.
The Flyers Blue are a man short too tonight. They're missing a very good hockey player in Andrew Cox, who I believe is out for work function drinking daiquiris. I'm led to believe so.
Back underway. Doesn't seem to trouble them too much tonight.
No, it does sound like Andrew Cox, but... So, yeah, that's a sobering thought, the fact they are down one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, and they're still beating this solid Vikings team.
Well, Vikings are missing
Sean
Hamilton. I
As
would say due to the recent birth of his first child.
Oh, well, congratulations,
Well,
Sean.
his wife gave birth, obviously, not Sean. But so he's probably still celebrating from that, which is fair enough.
Holding on to it, top of the blue line now, Bro. Controlling it in the corner, pushing it in down low, but it gets tipped away by the Vikings. They'll try and come back the other way now. Lamb trying to stop it up. He collects it on the backhand, pushes it across. Now Bro. In front now, the Flyers. Here's Yerich. Cross ice for Bro. They score.
Tipped in by the Vikings defenseman by the looks of that. Doesn't matter though, does it?
Not a good night to be in green.
Right.
Flyers blue.
Is this first versus sixth?
We
Luke?
might be able to get a check up on that shortly. Flyers blue leading 6-0. One back by Flyers blue off the draw. Kudla pushes it down, collected by Campbell. Turned over now by the Vikings. And they try and come down the other way. In front now, shooting, and a save by McCann. Not sure if it actually tipped him there or not.
He missed the net.
Missed the net, okay. As it gets pushed across by Carius. Trying to control it now with Spencer. Pushing it across, taken away and controlled now by Kudla. Kudla has options. Here's Wilson. Yerich is on the other side. Wilson working his way into the zone now, extending out to the right wing. Centering it across. Yerich was there, but it just went through both players' legs. And now across for Wilson once more. Tipped off a stick, but it gets in the right place at the right time for Kudla. Kudla controlling it, dancing around the top of the blue line, shooting one in, pad save, and a cover-up by McLeod. Face off now in the Flyers blue offensive zone. One back by the Vikings. Holding onto it behind the net, whipping it around. They've really been struggling in all areas tonight, really. You can't fully put the blame on the goaltending as that puck goes sailing all the way up. That's going to be icing.
No.
Yeah, you can't really put the full blame on the goaltending. They just have not controlled the puck.
Yep.
As well as the defense, they just haven't been able to hold on to the puck.
Just left guys open in the wrong spots.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think about their efforts trying to actually get out of the defensive zone?
Not very good. I'd hate to say that.
Great analysis.
Having once played for the Vikings many millennia ago.
Oh.
I was one of the inaugural players, actually.
Shot gets rocketed in, tipped off a stick up into the rafters. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. So, and knowing quite a few of the guys quite well, but there's a lot of talent in that Flyers blue team. And
how many championships did you win with the Vikings?
None, I believe.
None, okay. Well, it would have been good if we could say two-time Vikings Super League champion Chris Kostopoulos joins me, but we'll go no time. As it gets,
I have won a Super League championship since the 90s, mate.
You haven't? Who did you play for?
A team called the Wildcats back then.
Oh. Well, now here's Kairos. Controlling it behind the net in Gretzky's office. Oh, Kairos, what a nifty move there. Tipping it over the net. Shot almost ripped in from the top of the blue line. Vikings could be on here, coming the other way. McCann coming all the way out of his net. Tips it up the ice. Blue now trying to control it.
Possibly they had an opportunity to win the game there, but they, which would have been to take McCann
Here's
out of the game.
Kairos trying to work it on the backhand. Gets shoved down to the ice. Good play there by John Miles. Kairos still sprawled out on the ice. Now behind the net, Blue. Centering it in front. Good stick work there by McLeod to bat the puck away. And now Kairos dumps that one in down low. Behind the net now, the Vikings trying to get it out of there. Still struggling to move the puck with 1 minute left in the first period. Really good forechecking pressure by Flyers Blue. Puck gets pushed across. Now the Vikings still just in this holding pattern, trying to get it out of there. Pushed across, they score. Flyers Blue, 7-0 with 44 seconds left.
And to put in more perspective for you, they've got 10 players.
Wow.
Compared to a lot, the Vikings.
Yeah. Wow. That was... That whole sequence was the Vikings stuck in this pattern of trying to exit the zone the same way. Flyers blue blocking
a lot of the
them.
problem is, mate, the guy like Liam Jeffries, fudgy out there, he's got hands that will turn you inside out if you look at him, and they're puck watching, and he's making them look silly instead of his weakness. I'll make it public here, is he's not the best skater in the world, so you need to hit him. You need to hit him square in the chest. That's how you stop fudgy. And they're looking at his stick, and he's just making them look silly.
And that does it for the end of the first period, possibly the highest scoring first period of this Premier League season. We'll be back for the second period.
You're invited to Perth Ice Arena, Perth's premier ice skating rink. If you're into ice hockey, figure skating, a novice, or just enjoy the fun of ice skating, this is the place for you. Call or visit the website for session times. It's a great place to keep cool.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.
Welcome back to the second period. Luke Worthington alongside
What's his name?
West Coast Premier League winner from the 90s, Chris Christopoulos. It's Flyers blue and the Vikings blew up 7-0 after one period of play.
Let's hope the Vikings plug up their high slot area a little bit more, or they're going to be getting a lot more pain.
Yeah, big time. As we get back underway, puck gets dumped in down low. Collected by Wormald. Then pushed across for Pfeiffer. Trying to control it, the Vikings, but it gets turned over to Blue. Jeffries now trying to push it across to Bro. Bro getting it to the top of the blue line. Dumped down low for Jeffries. Backhanded to Bro, shooting, save McLeod. And now coming back the other way, the Vikings. Working their way through the middle now. Holding onto it in there, almost tripped up in front. Backhand attempt, and it gets blocked in front. Saved by McCann. Good save there.
That was their best chance of the night.
Bit of pushing and shoving in front of the net.
A little bit of handbags at 5 paces.
So that was good to see the Vikings, maybe with some coaching adjustments or something. Something might have changed.
They need some adjustments.
As we continue, Cooper and Jeffries in the face-off circle. And it's one forward by the Vikings, but controlled behind the net by Lamb. Using his body to keep the Vikings player off the puck. Lamb, cross-ice Bro, pushed into the middle for Jeffries, but it gets broken up by Kiyuchi, and that was a penalty call. So it's going to be...
Didn't see it, but what's the ref calling?
It'll be Jeremy...
Holding. Called holding.
Going into the box for holding, into the Champion Auto Glass penalty box. So it's an offensive zone draw for Flyers Blue. John Miles taking it for the Vikings. Top of the blue line, one back by the blue for Campbell. Kudla. Kairos down low. Kairos pushing it to the top of the blue line for Kudla. Skating top of the blue line, Kudla. Cross ice, Wilson. In front, Wilson shooting. Save McLeod. Held on to by Kairos. Campbell. Kudla now. Center of the blue line, Kudla trying to push it down low. Good job there by Rayner to break it up. Campbell trying to push it out through the middle, but it gets dumped all the way down, and it's collected by McCann behind the net. Now Kudla drops it off for Kairos. Skating through the middle, Geordie Kairos. Still holding onto it on the left wing, Kairos. Centering it in front, they score.
Too easy.
The young player for Flyers Blue, who will be in action for the Sharks later tonight, right on the doorstep. Bats it in, no problem. Flyers Blue.
There's just no coverage in that slot area.
Yeah.
No coverage at all.
And
There's no way he should have walked in like that.
It seems like for the young player, it was his first goal in the Premier League.
They're all too busy watching Geordie Dazzlem there and didn't watch behind him.
Face-off pushed forward by the Vikings. Skating their way in, Hummerston firing a shot. Gets blocked. Holding on to it down low, the Vikings. In front, they score. Finally on the board, the Vikings.
Well, they finally put a bit of pressure on the on McCann.
Looks like it might have been Carius who pushed that one in.
Yep.
Spencer will take the face-off now against Jeffrey, so it's 8-1. 15 minutes 50 left in the second period. Puck dumped in right off the draw. Controlled behind the net by McCann. Was tipped off a stick. Good pressure by the Vikings. And now it gets worked into the corner. Now skating through the middle, Flyers Blue. Left wing, it's Jeffries. In front, and it just goes wide. The shot by
That was a
Yurich.
nice pass from Fudgy.
Great pass by Jeffries. As Del Caro holds onto the puck. Pushes it up through the middle. Just misses everyone. Control behind the net by McCann. Now pushed up to them through the middle for Jeffries. Bro now. Left wing, Ben Bro. Controlling it. Cross ice, and in front was Yurich trying to take a somewhat awkward pass. Bro floated it into there. And now Lamb straight through the middle for Jeffries. Yurich on the other side. Holding onto it. Still Jeffries. Bro in front, and the shot gets blocked by a Viking skate and pushed out of play. It was right.
Jezza right.
So I was reading this score sheet here, and it, for some reason, it looks like it says low right. So I wasn't saying his name because I thought it was right, but it is
It's
right.
a J for Jeremy.
As the puck gets pushed in, top of the blue line by Blue. Oh, and Kairos just trying to center it in front, but it tipped McLeod's skate. Almost could have gone into the net there.
Yep.
Now Kairos still down low. Oh, pushing it into McLeod again,
It's
trying
deliberate.
to bank it off his pad. Now Cooper across.
You can do that when you're 7 goals up.
for Wright, who pushed it through the middle. Now Blue coming right back the other way. Oh, and a player gets, two players stumble over there. Wright controlling it, push off the puck, in front, a backhand shot and a save by McLeod. Ref blew the whistle maybe slightly early there, but all good. 3 refs out on the ice tonight. Isn't there usually 2?
No, there's 1 ref and 2 linesmen, mate.
No. You can see how observant I am then.
Scott Atkins is the ref, and I think he's obliged to blow it as soon as you lose the side of the puck, mate.
Fair enough.
Yep. So his angle may not have been our angle, obviously.
Yes. And now Kairos holding on to it at the top, firing it in. Yeah, it is easy for us to say with pretty much a bird's eye view of this offensive zone as they go back the other way. Controlled and pushed in front by the Vikings. It was a good pass in by Williams. Now controlling it behind the net for Blue is Kudla. Kudla rocketing a pass through the middle. Would have been good if it connected, but that's going to be icing.
Geordie Williams, of course, is skating on skates sharpened by the premier skate sharpener in the state.
Who?
Me. He was at my place during the week. I've just done his skates for him.
Nice.
Yeah. Good kid, Geordie Williams.
Back underway. Flyers Blue controlling it out of there through Kairos. Puck gets sticked away. And a big pile up in the corner. But it'll be Kairos who manages to kick it away. He lost a glove and his stick. As now Kudla works it through the middle. Kudla behind the net now. Great skating by Kudla. Top of the blue line was Wilson. Back to Kudla. Across for Jeffries. Dancing around one. Jeffries. Oh, and that's going to be a slashing?
Holding call.
Holding.
It was there, but it's one of those ones.
So the Vikings will see a player in the champion autoglass penalty box.
That's just Liam Jeffries being just too hard to check.
Jeffries now taking the draw on the power play against Spencer. It's one back by Spencer. Ooh. Whipped up by Del Caro, but stopped up at the blue line by Blue, and they fly and they push it in.
And he took out Ben Bro's teeth then.
Yurich skating onto the puck. 2 Vikings in support. Top of the blue line now, Flyers. Here's Bro. Cross ice, Lamb. Lamb looking for options. Back to Bro, shooting. Oh, and almost put it in the top corner there. Would have been a great goal. But it just went wide, and good penalty killing there by the Vikings, who dump it out with 1 minute, 28 seconds left on the power play. 10 minutes, 54 in the second period. Flyers Blue leading 8-1. Lamb looking for options. Backhand pass across to the left-hand side. Back through to the middle for Lamb. Here comes Yurich. Working it in Yurich. Pass back for Jeffries. Controlling it well. Jeffries. In front, Jeffries. Oh, and he just lost the handle on that last move there. And the Vikings managed to dump it out of there. Good penalty killing. 50 seconds left on this penalty. Flyers Blue stopping it up behind the net. Entering the zone now, Flyers Blue, no pressure on the skater as he enters, still holding on to it behind the net, backhanded across, and good pressure in the slot by Cooper, who puts Wilson to the deck, and now the Vikings coming the other way, shooting it, and it gets blocked by Lamb's skate. It was Carius. And now Geordie Kairos working through the middle, shooting, and it gets tipped off Pfeiffer's skate. Controlled down low. Del Caro manages to collect the puck and take it the other way for the Vikings. Just loses the handle of the puck. Gets dropped back and collected by Wilson. And that'll be a tripping call against Dwayne Pfeiffer. And just like that, the Vikings, as soon as we were back at even strength, will be on the penalty kill again as Pfeiffer enters the champion autoglass penalty box. Flyers Blue, their third power play of the night.
Bit of a 50-50 one there.
Face off one back by the Flyers. Controlled by Kairos. Left-hand side, Kudla. Top of the blue line, Campbell. Down low for Kairos. Shooting, and it gets tipped off the post over the netting and the boards and out of play. Wright ready to take the draw for the Vikings.
Flyers blue, got 4 guys out there with National League experience.
Yeah.
2 guys have played for the national team. And Jordan Kairos and Kudla.
And speaking of Kudla, here he is, top of the blue line. Oh, and a good play there as Wright tips it out. And a good play again by Wright to stop Kudla from passing it through the middle. Kairos holding onto it calmly. Pushing it cross ice now for Kudla. Trying to set up on the power play now, Flyers blue. Kudla centering it across for Kairos, and he just tipped it wide on the backhand. Nifty little play there by the Flyers. Now the the clearing attempt gets blocked by Campbell. Shooting in a flash of leather by McLeod.
Is that glove of his?
Just an outstanding glove he has, really.
Yep.
Looks so much like Dane Davis when he does that.
Similar size.
Jeffries winning the drawback, shooting, and a pad save by McLeod, tipped in front, and the Vikings managed to control it out of there. 15 seconds left on the power play for Flyers. Juric controlling the puck. Cross ice finds Bro. Through to Jeffries. Jeffries skating it in down low. Here comes Bro streaking in, shooting, and they tip it in front. They score! Juric on the doorstep, collects the rebound off McLeod. Tips it right in on the doorstep. It's 9-1.
They're just not picking guys up. They're just leaving guys alone. They're not moving bodies out in front of the net. Just sloppy defense.
6:35 left in the second period. 9-1. Flyers blue leading the Vikings. Back underway. Puck gets tied up for a second there at center ice. Dumped in. Controlled behind the net by McCann. There was a player streaking in there, so McCann just mats it around. Lamb. Backhanding it out of there. Cross ice pass. Stopped up by the Vikings. Trying to control it now, the Vikings. Down low in the corner. They go cross ice, but it's broken up by Juric coming the other way. Good play there by Juric, working through the middle with open space to Bro. He holds onto it, shoots and scores. That's worth the price of admission for seeing a Australian Ice Hockey League import play like that.
NHL draftee. Not the ideal thing to let him all alone there in the slot there, just the goalie to beat. Poor Todd McLeod got undressed and redressed and undressed and redressed there. It was nothing he could do about it. That's not on him.
Face off one back by blue. Just winding down to 5 minutes now. Left in the second. Kudla through the middle, almost, but he gets pushed back down low by the Vikings. Controlling it behind the net now, Kudla still. Kudla finding Kairos. Kairos through the middle, almost found Wilson. Gets tipped away by Hummerston. Now it's tied up in the corner. Controlled by the Vikings. Pushed out of there. Out of danger as they enter their zone. Trying to shoot it, but the stick was stopped up mid-shot by Kudla. Scrum in shoes in the corner. Kairos finding it. And he'll skate through the middle with options. For Campbell now. Campbell left wing. Good stick check there by the Vikings player. As the puck goes top of the blue line. Kudla, rocket of a wrist shot. Gets rebounded in front. And now taken out by Wright. Wright just loses sight of the puck there. And the Flyers dump it back down low. Kudla controlling it. Sorry, Cooper controlling it. Now up ice for Del Caro. Lamb tips it out of trouble, but it goes right back down his way. Firing it out again, Lamb. Controlled by Cooper and pushed across. But it's taken away now by Bro. No trouble there for Flyers Blue, who realistically might have allowed about 5 shots in this game so far.
That would be about all.
Jeffries controlling it down low. Liam Jeffries setting up behind the net. Good cross-ice pass for Bro. Flyers Blue look like they're on the power play here. Bro down low for Yirich. Cross-ice. Controlled now by the Flyers. In front for Jeffries. Holding on to it. McLeod was sprawled out. Ready to make the pad stack save. As it gets tied up at the blue line. It'll still be Jeffries controlling it. Looking for a centering option. Holding on to it still. There was no one there. Trying to backhand it behind him, but 2 Vikings players were there ready to take it out of there. As a Flyers player loses his footing and it gets pushed right out of danger for the Vikings. Control behind the net now by Blue. Puck takes a couple of bounces. Blue still trying to work it out of the defensive zone. Yirich. Holding on to the puck, stopping up Yirich. And weirdly, the Flyers just hold it up there and get themselves offside.
They had nowhere to go. Better to hold it up, get some bodies out there. And they still keep possession of it. That's offside.
And that was Wilson who just jumped offside. 1 minute 53 left in this first period.
Second period.
Second period.
Sorry, mate.
All good. That's why we have you here.
Just let our producer and director come back in.
Neutral zone face-off, one back to Holman. Oh, and now Campbell almost lost control of it. Shot fired in by the Vikings. Saved by McCann. Left the rebound out in front. But his teammates managed to hold on to it for him.
I haven't seen that guy, the Vikings, before, but I can tell he's actually a decent player. He looks a little unfit, but he can actually play by the looks of him.
Here comes Kairos, working it in, dangling around 2 players, but they managed to close him in a triangle there.
And that's what they should have been doing right from the start.
Good defensive play, and now they come back the other way. Firing one in, a pad save, and a cover-up by McCann on the shot by Hummerston.
Yeah. See how they double-team Kairos, and that's what they've needed to do right from the very start. And they've just let guys walk into that high slot, and you can't let guys like Kairos, Fudgy, Ben Bro, Dave Kudla, you can't let him into that high slot area because it's going to go in every time.
Yep. Back underway. Control behind the net by the Flyers. Trying to work it out of trouble is Kudla. Pressured heavily. Really good forechecking pressure by the Vikings, but Flyers Blue still holding on to the puck.
Yeah, it was old man Ricky Cooper out there doing the hard work.
Really good work down low.
Well,
that was a bit, yes.
Could have been a holding there.
Yeah.
Got away with that one.
I mean, based off that tripping call before, it almost definitely should have been. Now, Kairos continuing, holding on to it, shooting it. Oh, it just sneaks through the pads of McLeod. They score. And that ends the second period. Flyers Blue with a shot by Kairos. Make it 11-1. We'll be back for the third.
You're invited to Perth Ice Arena, Perth's premier ice skating rink. If you're into ice hockey, figure skating, a novice, or just enjoy the fun of ice skating, this is the place for you. Call or visit the website for session times. It's a great place to keep cool.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.
Welcome back. Friday night hockey, West Australian Premier League, Flyers Blue, leading the Vikings 11-1. Luke Worthington joined by West Australian Premier League champion Chris Kostopoulos.
I don't know if there's any people alive still when I won any of the winning teams, mate.
I might not have been born.
Possibly not.
Get back underway. Miles, Jeffries. Pushed up the top for Yirich. He tried to dance around a player there. And the puck gets pushed up ice. Oh, in front, bro, and he scores. Wow. 12-1. Feels weird to say that.
I've got nothing, Luke. Just, you can't. You got Ben Bro coming down. Not the time to cough the puck up.
No.
That's, you know.
I mean, at this point, what's 12-1 to 11-1?
Well, you never know. Percentage at the end of the year, who knows?
Kudla controlling it, working it through the middle, just tipped off Jeffrey's stick and went in down low. Vikings holding onto it and turned right over to Bro, sent it in front.
What we got here?
Yeah, let's see.
It's a call, it's a penalty.
I have no idea what happened.
It's like, is that Fudgy going in?
Or Bro. Yeah, it'll be Jeffries.
For a slash.
So Jeffries going to box for a slash. Got to say I didn't see it. I thought Flyers Blue were controlling the puck.
No, I didn't see it either, but we're not the ones who have to see it, mate.
Yes. So Champion Auto Glass penalty box occupied by Jeffries. Face-off one back by Kairos. Naturally a winger. That was weird to see. Oh, and a huge collision, but both players seem to be fine. As the puck gets controlled through the middle by the Vikings. Working it in now, they could have a chance. Puck blocked by Kairos and dumped out of trouble. Held up at neutral ice. Vikings. Controlling it still the Vikings, having to get back on side. Dumping it in down low. Worked around, taken by Lamb. Now in front, the Vikings, and a huge hit on the doorstep. Really good job there, clearing out the crease. Flyers Blue as the puck gets blocked. Controlled down low by Spencer. He's pressured by Lamb, and Lamb getting the better of that puck battle. Good job there by Richie Lamb. Cross ice for Kairos. Working it in with some speed is Kairos in front, and oh, and he would have had it if he just got all of the handle that he needed. as it goes sailing back to Campbell. Kairos working his way out of the defensive zone. Gets around Rayner. Cooper in support for the Vikings. In front now, Kairos save. McLeod. Saves at a premium tonight.
It's too easy, mate.
Vikings barely having taken a shot and also allowing 11. I mean, there's really just not been many saves.
Oh, it hasn't all been the goalie's fault, but
No, not the goalie's fault entirely. Only a couple. Bro pushes it up to the top of the blue line. Kudla down low for Bro again. In front now. The Flyers, still holding on to it. A shot and a save by McLeod, who lost track of the puck. Luckily, his Vikings teammates hold on to it and get it out of trouble for him. Good job there by McLeod. Jeffries 10 seconds away from exiting the Champion Auto Glass penalty box. Pushed to the top of the blue line. Del Caro trying to fire it in. Wormald firing a shot. Saved by McCann. Sorry, Rayner holding on to it. It wasn't Wormald, it was Rayner. Now controlling it, the Vikings, they dump it in. Campbell whips it out of there. Controlled by Wilson. Getting tied up, Wilson. Vikings taking control of the puck. Pushed into the corner of Vikings player. It'll be controlled now by Gierich. Working his way in, Gierich, and Jeffries just had a scan over the line.
yeah, nowhere from the go there.
Neutral zone face-off, 11:42 left. Face-off one back to Wilson. Push through the middle, trying to find Bro, but it was tipped off a Vikings stick. Now Kudla behind the net. Up ice. Yirich. Puck gets pushed around. Into the corner. And now entering the zone, the Vikings. Pushed into the boards by Bro. Lamb working it out to Gierich. Gierich through the middle to Jeffries. Bro would have been away there if he just had his stick there to collect the pass on the backhand. Jeffries around to Bro. Through the middle to Gierich. But the Vikings will come the other way. Controlling it now, still the Vikings. Cross ice pass. Finds no one. Oh, and no, it does actually. Was collected by Pfeiffer at the top there. But it's taken out by Kudla. Holding on to it still is Kudla. Picking up steam very quickly. Good acceleration. Working it through the middle. Cross ice pass for Wilson. But it just gets broken up by the Vikings. Push back through the middle, finds Flyers blue once again. Cooper. Backhanded to Del Caro. In front. And they couldn't find anyone there. It was tipped away by the Flyers. It was Hummerston on the doorstep, but now here comes Kairos the other way. Geordie Kairos shoots and a save by Todd McLeod. Controlled by the Vikings off the rebound. Del Caro now. Working his way in, drop pass, shooting! And it gets blocked right on the shin pads by Campbell. Now the Vikings trying to push it in front. Hummerston. Spencer. But it's taken by Campbell. Campbell pushing it up for Wilson. Wilson still controlling the puck. Oh, and he just lazily pushed it over, but Kairos might have jumped too early.
Here.
Oh, a call?
One on each side.
What? Why?
Yeah, there's a little bit of... wasn't much in it. I don't know if it's worth a call.
I have no idea what happened. I thought that was
Yeah, there's a little bit of stick work going on behind the play, but it was fairly minor.
I got to watch the puck.
They sorted themselves out, and then he's given them the penalty, so...
All right, so 4 on 4.
This really just plays into the
Flyers blue.
Flyers blue, yeah.
One forward by Kairos, but it's controlled by the Vikings. Pushing it through the middle, the Vikings. Still holding on to it was Cooper. Trying to work their way through. Now the Vikings shooting. And it's blocked in front. Kairos is going to come back the other way. Here comes Geordie Kairos in all alone. He scores! I mean, there was no doubt about that from the second he took control of the puck.
The referee has given misconduct penalty by the look of the sign to one of the Vikings players. I don't know what for.
I have to watch the puck, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I don't know what for. I didn't see it either.
But as we stand, however, for things we do know, it's 12-1 to Flyers Blue after the goal. And it's still 4-on-4 for the next 1 minute 44 seconds with stoppages. So let's see what Flyers Blue can do in this 1 minute and 44 second period.
So I don't know what he's called there. Looks like he gave him misconduct. Yep, he's out. So I don't know what he's done.
That was Takahiko Kiyuchi who got booted out of the game.
Yep. No idea what he's done.
Yeah, I don't know. Back underway. I think we should try and find out at some point. Controlled by the Vikings, still 4-on-4. Heavy pressure by Bro, and he gets control of the puck. In now, Bro has Yurich as an option, shooting and a save.
It's a nice save.
By McLeod on the shoulder.
Nice save.
Really good save when you got a player like that coming right in on the doorstep.
Yep, and he faked the pass and shot.
Fooled me. Offensive zone face-off, one back by Flyers Blue, but skated on too quickly by a Vikings player. Working their way out of there. It's Cooper. Rick Cooper trying to push it forward, but it'll be taken away and controlled by David Kudla. Here's Kudla. Cross ice for Bro. Bro just lost the handle of the puck and it'll be taken away by Williams. Behind the net now and controlling it, the Vikings. Push through the middle. 51 seconds left of this 4-on-4 sequence. And now it's controlled by Blue once more. Yurich leaving the ice for Wilson. Lamb controlling the puck now. Lamb skating it in through the offensive zone. Oh, and it's controlled now by Wilson. In front, Sam Wilson. He shoots. And a save by McLeod. Coming back the other way, the Vikings. Pfeiffer. Controlling the puck, still Pfeiffer. 8 seconds left of 4-on-4. Puck gets whipped around and we're back at 5-on-5. Controlled now by the Vikings, neutral ice. Banking it off the boards back to himself was Pfeiffer, entering the zone. Cross ice pass, in front shooting, glove save, McCann. Seven minutes, 7 seconds left in this one. Slap shot wide in, top of the blue line by the Vikings, sailed wide. Kairos. Campbell. Taken by Carius. In front, and a save by McCann.
It's almost the best little sequence they've had in offense tonight.
Jeremy Wright giving it a bit to a young Flyers player. Face-off one back by Blue. Pushed out and around. Good play there by the young defenseman to work it out of there. Still controlling it through the middle. He drops it off for Kairos. Kairos wiring one, but it gets blocked. Now the Vikings entering on the left wing. Still the Vikings. Cooper shooting goes wide.
It's a couple tonight he shot in that same spot and missed.
Controlled almost by Kairos. Taken by Spencer. And now Cooper pushes a player to the ice. It'll be controlled now by Campbell. Bro. Working through the middle, Ben Bro. Could be a chance here. Bro, and he gets... I mean, that could have been an interference call.
Good defense, mate. Good defense.
Okay. And now in front.
They just haven't had enough of it tonight.
Flyers Blue coming back the other way, the Vikings. Holding it up there. Drop pass. Shot fired. Rebound. And Flyers managed to control it. Carius trying to push it into the middle. Kudla taking control of it. Still Kudla. Still Kudla. Skating it in, David Kudla. Holding onto it behind the net. Centering pass. And it gets broken up there by the Vikings coming back the other way. Now Lamb. Still Lamb in front. And a backhand shot gets gloved by McLeod.
They didn't score there, but Flyers Blue had two guys behind the last Vikings defenseman. And they're wondering why the scoreline is the way it is. That's just bad defense.
Puck top of the blue line. Kudla dumping it in down low. Still holding on to the puck, the Vikings. Working their way out of there. It gets pushed up for Kudla. 5 minutes left almost in the third period. McLeod controls the puck. It was Rayner who pushed it across. Rayner now coming in through the middle. Entering the zone, the Vikings. They fire one. It's saved by McCann, but it gets pushed into the corner. Del Caro, centering pass, broken up by Kudla. Del Caro backhands it around. Kudla controlling it well. Breezing through the middle now, Kudla. Vikings control it. Shot and a save by McCann. Bounces off the stick. Del Caro loses it, and it's taken by Jeffries, who blows a tyre. Falls to the ice. Lamb now. Lamb to Jeffries. Jeffries dumping it in down low. Wilson controlling the puck along to Campbell. Campbell still holding on to it. Still Campbell. Backhands it across and a shot fired on the doorstep. Save on the pads. McLeod tipped into the corner off the stick. Kairos holding it. Across now and they center it. It was tipped off McLeod. Held on to behind the net by Del Caro. Now Wilson shooting and it was blocked in front. Wilson could be a chance again shooting and a pad save by McLeod.
I wonder why they can't get out. He gets the puck.
And now here they come on the breakaway, shooting and a save. Still controlling it, the Vikings. They have options in front. Flyers Blue getting back fast in defence. McCann sticks it away in net. Tied up behind the net. There's a Flyers Blue player without a stick. Pushed across to Campbell. Trying to get out of there. Top of the blue line, Pfeiffer. Shooting, save by Mark McCann. Or is it Steve? It's Steve.
I was just going to say they got a guy hanging up high here in the old seagull position looking for the puck, and I was just about to say no wonder they can't get out of their zone because they're outnumbered. The puck comes straight to him. Typical.
That was funny.
And they nearly score.
That's the way it goes as a commentator sometimes.
See, I don't know anything.
Puck one back. Controlled by Kudla. Carius collects the puck down low. Jeffries now trying to work it out of there. There's going to be a penalty call.
What's he going to call here?
Is it Kudla going to the box? It is.
Retaliation call. Maybe the Vikings need to remember this next time and be a bit more of a nuisance.
Yeah.
And not give them so much room.
So Kudla entering the Champion Auto Glass penalty box. Face off one back, controlled by Yirich. Dumping it out of there for Bro was Yirich. Across to Jeffries. Jeffries and Bro could be a chance here. Jeffries holding on to it. Looking for a centering option. Shooting, and it's tipped away. Vikings controlling it through center. Still holding on to it, the Vikings. Drop pass back. Gets pushed away, and now Bro. Cross ice for Jeffries. 2-on-1 chance here. Jeffries holding on to it, centering it for Bro. It was tipped. Didn't quite reach Ben Bro. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Flyers blue leading 13-1.
Stuck in the snowbank then for a second.
Now a shot fired. Gets blocked by Yirich. Carries the shot. Cooper pushing up to the top of the blue line. And now a shot gets fired in, tipped away. Good play there. Wilson controlling it. Around for Cooper. Holding on to it now. Cooper tried to center it in front. And now Kairos will try and come back the other way, but it's broken up by Cooper and pushed across for Holman. Pfeiffer. Back to Holman. Through the middle. Working on it was Wright. Campbell will control the puck. Dumping it out off the boards. Here comes Kairos the other way. Could be a chance. Geordie Kairos. Oh, and McLeod tips the puck away, and Kairos goes tumbling over behind the net.
It's a bit awkward there, that fall.
Yeah, but still holding on to it. Kairos now. Campbell in front, and a good save by McLeod as Campbell came streaking right down in the slot. Tough night for the Vikings. Probably not what they were hoping for when they left work today.
No.
Campbell controlling the puck. Now through to Kairos. Could be a chance. Kairos. He's held up by 3 players. Still holding on to it. Kairos dances around one. Nifty move. Still holding on to it. Whips it around for Wilson. Wilson now. Top of the blue line. It's Campbell. Campbell tries to fire one in. Blocked off a skate. One-on-one battle. Campbell wins the race to the puck. He had about half a step as they broke away for it. Now Wilson. Back to Campbell. Through the middle to Wilson again. But the Vikings break up the play. Controlling it's Holman. 30 seconds left in this one, and like I mentioned, just a tough night to be a Northern Viking. Flyers blue getting the job done. Did everything they needed to, but the Vikings coming down the other way. Here's John Miles streaking in front, and Jeffries lifts the stick, dumps it back around. And that just about sums it up for the Vikings tonight. Really tough night, but a good play there by John Miles. And that'll do it. What a game for Flyers Blue. They defeat the Northern Vikings 13-1. Stay tuned. We'll be back in action in half an hour for the Sharks and Flyers Orange. See you then.
You're invited to Perth Ice Arena, Perth's premier ice skating rink. If you're into ice hockey, figure skating, a novice, or just enjoy the fun of ice skating, this is the place for you. Call or visit the website for session times. It's a great place to keep cool.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.